Balamurugan. I am going to explain about the production of the NTVR documentary. Firstly, we will see the introduction of the documentary. Okay. Nowadays, piracy has recently emerged as a significant danger to international trade and marine security. That's why the task force demonstrating their specialized talents, tough training and unrelenting commitment, and then they revealing the techniques, technology and equipment used in their noble endeavor to combat piracy operation. Okay, let's see the background of the documentary. First one is the Counter Piracy Task Force is an international collaboration effort focused as combating pirate activity in high-risk maritime regions. Okay, and then Counter Piracy Task Force shedding light on the problems they confront. And then Counter Piracy Task Force to combat piracy and secure the safe passage of vessels in these areas. Socioeconomic elements that contributed to piracy in these areas, such as poverty, a lack of other livelihoods, and political unrest. And then, firstly, the NTVR documentary investigates the role of technology in piracy prevention initiatives. Let's see the plot of the documentary. Okay, first one. This documentary is dedicated to men and women who have taken up the mission of eradicating piracy. And then the task force primary emphasis is the famed Somalia coastline, where pirates have long disrupted international commercial lines. And then with riveting interviews and compelling footage, the documentary uncovers the harsh realities that these seasoned experts encounter. For the viewers gain a better grasp of the structural reasons that sustain piracy by hearing personal testimonies from former pirates, victims and prominent experts. And then it will be a heartbreaking examination of the human cost of piracy, bringing light on the tales of individuals touched by these criminal acts. And then we will focus on the climax of the documentary. The documentary's climax depicts an intense mission in which the counter-piracy task force tracks down and defeats a notorious pirate gang. And then the NTVR documentary aims to highlight the important work of these unsung heroes while also raising awareness about the continuous issue of piracy in our oceans. Okay, for the ending of the NTVR documentary focuses on the counter-piracy task force attempts to capture and prosecute pirates who endanger maritime security. And then the documentary uses interviews and footage to highlight the problems they confront, the strategies they use, and the influence their work has on combating piracy in international waterways.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Anissa binti Lakson. Today I will explain our part, which is 10 important personnel and their role in providing safety and security. Firstly, John of Freedom is a captain of processing, play an important role in ensuring the safety of the ship and its crew, especially in dangerous situations such as potential pirate attack. He gather the crew to inform them about the risks and advise them to be conscious, ready to act if an attack occurs. Immediately sound the alarm so that all the crew shall be prepared to face the attack by pirates. The captain also ensures all preparation to overcome this dangerous route. Thus, it is said to install ship defenses such as mooring route and extend hoses with boiling hot steam along the side. We also constantly monitor the movement of the radar and ensure that it keeps the latest information. The second is Peter Bean from the Netherlands is the first commander of EU NAVO, which has the authority to direct 12 warships assigned the task of patrolling and protecting the sea, which is the largest than the United States. He is responsible for ensuring the safety of all ships that cross the water and escape, including the boat Cecil ship that has requested help for a fighter attack that will occur on the ship. He made a plan and sent only Mortis and Chris to help this ship. The third is Ole Hendrik Tavelen. He is a deck apprentice on the ship, who has the responsibility given by the captain to make a preparation to prevent pirates from approaching the ship. He and the rest of the crew were given order to install very heavy mooring ropes surrounded by barbed wire and the floating ropes that were tied to the ship and released at the sea. This plan will make it difficult for pirates to approach the ship. They also installed barbed wire on the side of the ship to prevent pirates from boarding the ship. Next, the first officer is second in command. It will usually help the captain perform his duties. In this documentary, fourth medal is the first officer, Boss Cecil. It is responsible for the navigation of safety at the yacht. It always observes the environment and the movement of the ship. By doing his job, he found a small ship without a roof coming toward them, which was likely to be a pirate. He informed the captain and saw on the GPS radar that there was a very suspicious ship chasing them. Then he continued to contact the NATO warship to ask for help, but there was no response until one of the crew members did it again and was able to contact them and ask for their help to check the ship. The fifth is Alan Martin Sandquist, is the commander of the warship Richard Nansen. He asked to take his ship and its crew to stop the pirate from attacking both Cecil's ship and apprehend them. He training his crew, such as Ines, a 21 years old female, is a enlisted sailor to train and prepare himself to face any danger. Alan Martin Sandquist was given the responsibility for ensuring the safety of Royal Cecil ship by observing the pirate movement and being careful of the environment if there were any movement the pirate made against both ships. He keep an eye on both Cecil ship for several miles and will prepare to determine any plan to counter a pirate attack. If an attack occurs, it will give instruction to its crew to attack if there is a suspected pirate boat. The sixth is Ketil Johnson, is the second in command of the EU warship Richard Nansen, responsible for helping the captain of the ship. He is constantly watching the navigation of the ship and the surrounding of the both Cecil ship because he is ordered to watch over and help the ship from being attacked by pirates. He is constantly keep an eye out for any pirate activity at something to approach both Cecil ships. So he spot a species ship. He will issue command approved by his captain and be prepared to take whatever necessary action to prevent the pirate from attacking both Cecil ship. The seventh is R.V. Nordede, was a pubman on the boat Cecil. Pubmen usually have the responsibility of controlling the operation and maintenance of the pumping system. In this movie, apart from installing barbed wire and floating rope, the captain also gave the order and decided to extend hoses with boiling of steam on the side of the ship, which will be done by R.V. Nordede, the pubman. With this, the ship will be turned into a floating fortress, which will increasingly strengthen the ship defense. R.V. Nordede said they have 7 bars on the ship on the steam, so it's really hot. This can make it difficult for pirates to board or approach the ship. Next, on the boat Cecil ship, there is only one woman named Nancy Helena Hellebank, a machine trainer. She was very scary when she knew that the ship would be attacked by pirates because she thought she was more potentially in danger. After all, it was a woman. The task of a machine trainer is to ensure that all machinists on the ship are in good condition to allow the ship to move without any problems. Then the number 9 is Yamvi Samvik, is an engineering assistant to an AU warship. When first Halmidel, First Officer Bosse reported a small ship without a roof to the EU warship. The ship captain gave order to Yamvik Sandvik to inspect the ship. However, Sandvik and the other crew member over the ship only took their weapon and did not interrogate or arrest them because no law prohibits carrying weapons in international water, and the evidence may not warrant the law in the country of care to trial the suspect. Lastly, Suleiman Hamid is an interpreter on the EU warship. When the pirates boarded the small ship without a roof, we realized they did not want to go, and they want Suleiman Hamid spoke to them because he was an interpreter who was good at other language and translated to their captain that their GPS was destroyed. This was no iPhone and they did not know the direction. At the command of Captain AU warship to Suleiman Hamid, he kept them to the location they shall go to, which is the GPS direction to Bosaso, which is 161.5 degrees.
Hi, my name is Nur Dalilah binti Anwar and my ID number is 12205043117. So for the first main safety and also security concern is the captain held a general meeting to inform and also advise the crew on board. And also the captain will sound the alarm if the ship was attacked by the pirates. Next is the Norwegian warship Nansen has finally arrived in the Red Sea to join the newly formed EU task force to combat the pirate operation in Atlanta. Also, this warship was equipped with a robotic prison barracks and also machine guns and also super fast speedboats that manned by Norwegian Navy SEALs. Also, Captain he prepared a bulletproof vest that made of steel, and also he prepared a barbed wire and floating rope to scare the pirates. And the 7-bar on steam also was prepared by the captain to prevent the piracy on the sea. Also, if there is any emergency on the ship, Mayday signal need to use if there is an emergency on the ship. And also, warship also need to turn on the yellow warning because the yellow warning was symbolized as the ship was under attack. And the last main safety and security concern is arranging a personal security experience on board. The reason why personal security experience on board is needed is because they want instant response time.
Hello, my name is Akila binti Osman. Today, I will explain about maritime security threat. Maritime security threat can cause instability in marine area. Threats such as piracy can harm marine people and result in the loss of life, unwritten damage, and property damage. Piracy is an illegal action such as robbery or any criminal violence that occur at sea or people, ship, or any other property. In this documentary, we can see the act of piracy on Fina vessel from Ukraine. The vessel was attacked by Somalia pirate when it entered the Gulf of Aden. The vessel was carrying different types of military vessels, tank, and ammunition. The crew barely managed to set a mayday signal before the pirate on board. 70 sailors were captured in just a minute and were forced to enter a tiny cabin of just 12 square meters. The pirate demanded a ransom of 25 million for the hostage. To release the hostage, the Ukraine authorities set a negotiation to negotiate with the pirate, which came to a standstill. After 134 days, the sailors were released when a billionaire willing to pay the ransom and parachute 2 boxes containing more than $3 million in cash. Next is the dangerous region. The Gulf of Aden is one of the most dangerous regions for sailors to sail. The Gulf of Aden is a gateway to the Red Sea that forms an important trade route to the Suez Canal. This area is often a targeted pirate from Somalia. This is because the Gulf of Aden is majorly owned by Somalia. Besides that, the Gulf of Aden is located near Il City, a city that has been called the Somalia capital of pirates. To hijack a vessel, pirates use small high-speed boats to chase and surround the desired ship. This is because high-speed boats have good speed and maneuverability that allows them to sail through various conditions. The speed of pirate boat can exceed 13 knots and up to 18 knots. This situation allows the pirate to approach a targeted vessel rapidly before the crew can signal for help. Using this type of boat, pirates can easily avoid detection and escape prison after completing their activity. Besides that, they use weapons like RPG AK-47s to scare the ship crew into obeying their instructions. Usually, they will start fire using the gun when they are close to the ship to scare the crew into hiding, which makes it easier to take control of the ship. To board the ship, pirates will choose ship sharks that are not visible to avoid detection. They will use ladders that are soft or rigid with hook at the end to climb the ship. The ladders usually are lightweight, portable, and easy to deploy. When they are already on board the ship, they will hold the cruise ship hostage as a guarantee for their life. This situation allows the pirate to threaten the government to pay the ransom they are asking for. The amount of ransom will differ according to the country. The cost of piracy actually comes from chronic unemployment. In this documentary, the Somalian citizens become a piracy as a desperate reaction to continue living since their water become empty of fish because of the illegal toxic waste dumping and fishing. This happened because the asset of the central government that caused Somalia to become a failed state. Their desperate call for help are not heard, so they need to take action on their own. It is either the hunger or buy a bullet. Due to large pirate opportunity, Somalia people have chosen to become pirate. They can get huge amount of money depending on the number of hostages and their nationality, since two from large countries have a higher price. It occurs because the country can pay a large amount of ransom. The amount of ransom that they can get can go up to 3 million per attack. They often demand for the ransom to be paid in cash to prevent them from being cheated. Then, there is no legal consequence. Pirates often occur in international water, confusing as to which state has the authority to punish them. Some countries also lack the legal law on piracy. The arrest of pirates can only be done if they are caught red-handed during piracy activity. Even the inspection have been carried out on a small ship that have weapons and show that they have a high possibility of becoming pirate, they cannot be caught. This is because there is no law that prevents the carrying of firearms in international water. This situation has caused the pirate to occur.
Hi, my name is Juventura Anabali, and my ID number is 122050431. I'll be representing about the safety measures that have been recommended by our groups based on these documentations. These documentations is actually about a piracy where it happens at sea. Piracy is actually an illegal actions or criminal violence at sea, such as robbery, kidnapping, or hostility. There are 5 safety measures that could be implemented or reused by every ship. First is to conduct surveillance or observations. Every crew members should report any inappropriate actions or movement around the ships to the captains, so that the captain could take any actions to avoid any dangers. It also could help to increase awareness among the crew members about the dangerous situations that are at that moment. Every ship should provide binoculars in sufficient quantity to every crew teams, such that has been designated as surveillance teams or called as bridge teams. These bridge teams could see any distant objects or ships, and to examine any movements that are from afar that couldn't be seen by regular humans without any help from tools such as binoculars. Next is to install any physical barriers on the ships, around the ships, such as razor wire, or also called as barbed wire. The equipment can be used when a ship is entering any dangerous regions that has been known for their highest rate crimes, such as Nigeria, Somalia, Indonesia, Malacca Strait, Gulf of Aden, and other more. Attackers or pirates will have difficulty to board on the ships and have no access due to the barbed wire or razor wire. All the designs of the razor wire or barbed wire is actually have sharp edges around the wire, which actually could injure anyone that trying to enter it by force. The quality of the razor wire and the weight of the wire is being installed on the ships should be in a correct way, so that way any attackers or pirates couldn't actually easily remove it from its place, and where it also can be destroyed being easily by the intruders. Other than razor wire or barbed wire as a physical barriers, there are other physical barriers that can be used by a ship, such as water spray or water cannon that are being applied when entering any dangerous regions. This could help to delay prevent an attacker's attempt to board on the ships because the release of water could actually make it difficult for the pirates to actually to see and the presence of the attackers' boats couldn't be maintained or keep up with the movement of the ships. The water cannons should be remotely controlled and is not recommended to active manually, since this could affect the crew members, where it could actually indirectly reveal the locations of the crew members to the pirates, and it could make the attackers to actually easily to aim any part of the ships where they know each part that have a crew members. Not only that, other safety measures that can be taken is by installing any emergency alarm on board. This can be used to warn all of the crew members in no time and much more faster, or not consuming too much of times to alert every crew members about the situations that are being in, such as facing the piracy or the attackers. These ships can act and learn about the danger much more faster than if the ship's crew has to tell from such as they are being in one place to another place to tell this another crew members that are being in one place, such as from a crew members from place A or a from the part of the front of the ships, and went to the back to tell and run to the back to tell the other crew members about the situations that are being in. The alarm used should be appropriate so as not to confuse the ship's crew about the type of dangers or emergency they are facing at that moment. This could actually help the crew members to know and react much more faster about the situation. Or the last safety measures that can be implemented by every ship is training. Every ship's or a company from a ship's company should provide training for their employees. This could help to increase the knowledge of the crew members about the situations they're being in, or also they could know how to handle the situations at that moment. The ship's crew will cooperate by doing or applying safety measures that have been told or that have been learned through the trainings, such as installing bulletproof safety vests when they have been warned of impending danger, knowing how to install barbed wire on the ships, being able to identify strange actions around the ships or sea environment, also knowing the areas that have been recorded high threat crimes.
This is based on my opinion after reviewing or watching these documentations of this piracy, which means any dangerous situations could happen with us, whether it's at sea, at roads, or even in buildings. This piracy could actually affect badly towards human environment and as well as the property, such as loss of lives, property damage, and as well as environmental pollution. If there are no legal actions can be taken towards these criminals, it could actually increase the rate of crimes, and as well it could impact really bad towards the people that are working honestly during the voyage at sea. Therefore, those have been established to ensure that navigations, goods, or any movements around the sea, or most importantly, human life in a good hand or in a safe conditions from danger. Each party needs to take legal actions or appropriate actions, or implying any safety measures that could be implemented to ensure their own safety if during their voyage around the dangerous regions. Despite that, I think those who actually commit those criminal actions is actually due to the state of compulsion to continue living or to survive due to their financial problems. They are also willing to risk their own lives to ensure that they have the things that they want or to gain their own profit by endangering other livings, such as people's crew members, especially by kidnapping them, keeping them as hostile, and taking and robbing using weapons, and even destroying other people's property. Therefore, the governments should take an actions about to counterback any financial problems among their people, so that the people are living a good life and not having any financial problems. These documentations have given me a broad view and easier to understand about these subjects, which is port security and safety management subjects that are being studied right now, which is from various perspectives, such as the importance of the safety and security management, the action that should be taken during encountering any of these actions or any attackers or in any dangerous situations, and also the laws that should be implemented or to comply with, so that our safety is being ensured and assured. I recommend these documentations for other peoples or any other students to watch these documentations. This is actually much more easier, and also these documentations is based on real lives, based on real situations that are happening in life, so which is actually could help us to understand more and feeling much more closer and understanding more about what could happen towards us if we are facing any dangerous situations, such as facing piracy or pirates that are attacking our ships during our voyage. This could have these documentations also tells us about the criminal actions and how to overcome the problems and the impact of the problems.
My opinion, while watching this documentary, I feel that it is important for the ship crew to work together to make preparation to face the pirate attack or any dangers, such as installing the wire at the side of the ship in this movie. By working together, this job can be completed faster and installed more neatly before pirate attack occur. I also think that the crew of the ship need to know their roles and responsibility to avoid panic if a pirate attack occur. By knowing each other's rules, the ship crew can reduce the risk of unwanted things happening. The ship crew can also ensure their own safety.
My opinion about this documentary is that the authority must fulfill their responsibility in carrying out their duty to ensure that the world remains safe from the threat of piracy. The authority need to make proposals to solve the human crisis that is happening in Somalia. By solving the problem, the Somali people have other options to continue living other than becoming pirate. The interference of a few authorities to the suffering of the Somali people has caused them to be forced to do criminal activity just to support their family. I fear that if I were in the same situation, I would also take the same action. This is because my family is more important than anything else.
Okay, in my opinion, this documentary has opened my eyes to the fact that pirates are a threat to sailors. I think that the international side can establish a law to combat these pirates. This law must be agreed upon by all countries to allow pirates to be punished. Action should be taken because through this documentary I saw the court took a long time to sentence the pirates who were arrested. With this action, I believe that pirate attacks can be reduced. Thank you.
So, for opinion sharing, what did I gain from this documentary is security threats are not something that we can make jokes about. And also, everyone has their own human rights. We need to normalize that nature of asking what we want something that is not ours. And also we need to protect ourselves without expecting help from outsiders. And for me, training is very important if we want to work in any sectors, because of without training we can make the job is with the right way. And also we shouldn't always do not focus in one point. We should be the open-minded persons when we're doing something. And for me, early preparations is important, because of early preparation it will help the incidents is going more bad happen.
And everything will fine. You don't have to run. And all the hands keep yourself. Just wait until it's done.